time we were here, we were on we just finished week 1. And now we're getting into week 2 here. So we're in second place. We're behind, I believe it's WCW of all, or no, NXT. We're NXT 2.0. Understanding superstar morale. It's up to you to navigate each conversation, making the choice to get bashed. You can learn superstars' morale going up and down depending on conversation. Whether you keep any promises you make. Superstars are booked, how you treat them, whether you agree to the requests or keep any promises made. If a superstar's morale gets too low, they may look to leave your brand, so be careful. I got tons of money, so I don't care. Not happy losing my strap next week as a former champion. I'm enacting my rematch clause. I want a champion rematch against Big E. Nobody else better get a shot at the NXT title before me. Yeah, you know what? I don't mind that. Breezy will give that title match. Oh, I gotta get the sound back up. Sorry, guys. So I have to have one TLC match this week. I got lots of money. And I got 3 get to Super Survivor Series. Let's go to the logistics first. Okay, so I get the concert hall if I want. $5,000? Hell yeah. Week 5, week 10, week 50. Oh, we can't get this stuff for a while. So we're actually going to be chopped down quite a bit for money here, so. So as tradition here, for when we're booking our roster, we're going to start looking at what they want us to do. And what do we got here? We got a level 1 opener. We're going to get that as a title match. Ridge, Holland, and Orton. What is their stamina? Okay. Because I got to find a group that's got a decent amount of stamina so we can move it up to... well, let's see what we can do for promos here. Got Nikita, Dakota Kai, Gigi Dolan... All right, let's see what we can do here. I actually want to get a few going here. I want to get that title off Nikita Lyons, to be perfectly frank. So I'm going to get Dakota Kai to call out Nikita Lyons. They think that's the right way to put that. This one will be a title match again. Who's got the better stamina here? We got Grimes and Butch. These guys are not gonna have... Let's see if I can adjust this here. All I got is 3 specialists. I think this is where we go into our little, we got something that's in our back pocket here. So for our roster, we don't have a lot of people. So let's get some. Basically, we're wide open here. I got so many damn specialists. I can work out to get... I have a card to sign 3 regular wrestlers, but I don't need to worry about that. Whoa. WWE 41249, thank you for the follow. Let's see here. The only female available is Molly Holly right now. There's gotta be more than that. No. Okay. Well, we're definitely good. Since there's only... Well, maybe I don't need a legend. Maybe I'll go get a jobber right away here. Here's a man that's staring me right in the face here that I could use for 5 weeks. But he's a specialist. I have enough specialists already. So we could... Chat, who do you want me to bring in? I got so many damn specialists here that I could pretty much bring anybody in right now. I don't want to bring McMahon in because, you know, it's McMahon. But probably... Well, let's see what we got for regular wrestlers on top of that. We got some decent good ones here. Quinn Bay, look at that crew. They got some interesting jobbers put in here. Alrighty. Battleship Brittany, what do we got here? Oh. I think we'll side her. Battleship Brittany for a little bit. How about a Doink and Braden, the dark tag team? A few clouds here. Here's the thing. I wouldn't mind that except for the fact we got that's too many specialists right now. Because one thing I've learned is if you look at this, I got a fighter, a bruiser, 1, 2, 3 specialists here, 4, 5. 6 specialists here. I got Dragunov already. I got Butch. I got Dragunov for specialists here. I got Cameron Grimes as a specialist. I'm not going to pull any more specialists out. But I do want to get... I got a face fighter. Now I need a heel fighter. Pretty ruthless. Here we go. I got tons of money right now, so I'm not exactly worried about that part. I would like to get another top talent here that's not... Okay, which way do I want to go here? Do I have any giants on my roster? Let's go by gender right now and just go... We got a bruiser, we got a fighter, we got a bruiser, we got a fighter, and 3 specialists. So I have no giants and no cruisers. Interesting. Oh, and I got no giant for Liv. All right, so we're gonna get... We're gonna have to find a giant here. We don't have any female giants. Oh, what a goodie. Ah. All right, let's see what we can book and what we got now. We got what? This we're gonna change from an Extreme Rules to a TLC match because I want the commissioner goal. We could do this for the North American Championship, but you know what? Let's do it. Might as well, if you're gonna book it, overbook it to hell, right? Let's do a charity promo with the champ. We're just doing a normal tag team here. Nah, we gotta do more of the normal tag team here. Let's Let's amp this up a little bit. Little tornado tag. Let's get some female tag team titles here. We got so many females going. Let's do this. And then advertising promo. My jobbers don't have much popularity, so let's give it a try here. All right, let's take a look at this. So we got the North American Championship ladder match right off the, or TLC match right off the bat. Oh, I got Nikita already out there once. I don't need to have her out there again. Charity promo. Dragunov. Let's switch that up so we get a little bit more women earlier in the show. I don't want to. And this one here needs to be a world title match. Hey, Flash, how you doing tonight, sir? Oh, let's back up here before we do anything else. So, this is my card setting up for week 2 here. Got a TLC match with Cameron Grimes and Butch for the newly minted North American Championship. We got Gigi Dolan with an advertising promo. Absolutely great first night of Mania. Started very sluggish, but it did pick up quite a bit. And I think the actual turning point was, to me at least, it was that introduction fight by Dom out there. Being brought in by the corrections vehicle and everything. Because I don't think Seth and Logan was anything really to write home about, to be honest. And our third match is going to be Logan versus Big E because he wanted his rematch right away. And we'll just give that one a regular title match. Drag it off. And then our main event, we got a tornado tag for the Women's Tag Team Championships. Now, do I want to have that main or do I want to... Flash, here's a question for you. This is going to be a tornado tag here. Do I want to put Logan and Big E as my main event, or do I want to do the women's tag as my main event? Lucala Palma, thank you for the follow, my friend. I hope you're having a great night, a great first night of WrestleMania. So what do you guys think, chat? Should I move this tag title match to crown new champions into the mid card spot and put the heavyweight title, or put the men's title as the main event? I'm thinking because it is a tornado tag versus a regular match, Logan and Big E should be the main event. All right. Just because it is a rematch and we've had two times we've gone through this, and hopefully we get some rivalries growing out of this. So let's see our power cards if we got anything here. So next week we will use the fresh meat one, where we can book 3 people at 50% off. So you can trade one of your enhancement talent stars, become a permanent superstar for your brand. Okay, I'm going to use that one, definitely. Free advertising and booking, it doesn't cost me anything right now anyway, so. And ooh. I got a budget for this. This mode is definitely fleshed out. I'll show you here in a second. But I'm going to buy this power card and use it. Because our opener is a TLC match. So we're almost guaranteed to get that as our higher score here. So book 1 level 1 or higher rivalry, so we'll get the bonus out of that. So if you go in here, I'll just go in here just for an example. These are all the different matches you can do now. You got backstage brawl, falls count anywhere, submission, Iron Man, last man standing. The one thing about these matches, there is a ton of stamina. Like, if you use this one, this backstage brawl, it costs you 90,000 to use. It's guaranteed to end rivalries, but your stamina is going to go right in the toilet on this one. So you got to be very careful when you use it so you don't get somebody injured. But we're just going to use this as a normal match here. But I think we're good here. Pretty solid card. I do need to get the women going a little bit more here. I was a little upset I couldn't get this promo going before with these two. So hopefully we can get that going. I hope we get a decent title match. By the way, shout out to Indy Hartwell for winning the NXT Women's Championship today. So very happy for that. All right, let's confirm this booking. I can't get any of the extra logistics. Let's go. These early shows aren't going to cost us a whole lot because, well, frankly, we can't pay for anything right now. So we're going to spectate this. We spectate all the matches just so we can talk a little bit, and we can talk about Mania as well. So, and Flash, like you were saying, when it comes to Mania here, we got... I like the fact that we get to argue it about with each other about what should have been the main event. Because you look at the tag match, you look at the women's title match, and with the fact that the women's match delivered the way that it did, sorry, I have this thing about talking over ring announcers, but yeah, going into this show, going into Mania, there was no way, based on the buildups, that you would have, there was no way that you were going to have that men's tag not be the main event of night one. The Bloodline story is the hottest thing going right now, and frankly, the women's match, while they tried to build up a story out of it with a little bit of history between the two, between Rhea and Charlotte, to me, that story never got out of first gear. There was no real contemptuousness between the two. There's like, we're gonna beat you, but there was nothing saying that this match was that much more important than the story that we're getting out of the men's tag match. I love it when we have wrestlers that go in there and simply say, no, we're not gonna take this lying down, and we're gonna prove to you that this is the way that you guys should have put us as the main event. And I really do hope, not for anything to start an argument backstage or anything, but I sure as hell hope Rhea and Charlotte can go backstage after that match, go up to that tag match, all four competitors in there, and say, the bar's just been set. You get out there and you show us what you got. Because frankly, that's what should have happened there. All right, I tried to get rid of this HUD on the bottom, but it just stayed on there. So I'll see if I can try and get it fixed later on. I guess that's an improvement I got to do for next week here. So, what do you guys think about possibly them turning Butch back into Pete Dunne? I guess there's rumors that his name's going to come back, right? The Bloodline story's been carrying these things for so long. Like, the Bloodline story has been the story in WWE for the last year. And even to be said, after tonight, that's still the case. Because if you look at... Don't like him as Butch? Yeah, I hope they move it up. Like, as much as I love watching that match between Rhea and Charlotte, the fact that Charlotte basically broke kayfabe at the end of it, where she's out of the ring just clapping and cheering on the fact that she won. It's almost like she knows she did something great there, but are you going to believe that she's really that fierce in getting her title back right now? I'm sure she's going to do a promo to fix it up. Like, don't get me wrong. Yeah, Kevin Dunn, if you guys have watched any of my videos when I'm talking about camera production, because if you guys don't know, and I will, I'll just make sure I throw this out here. If you didn't know, I actually do video production for wrestling matches, or at least I did. And if you need proof, there's the link to the YouTube channel. Hey, Super Dave. An absolute excellent night. And, yeah, Flash bringing up the three faces of Mysterio, I think is the best way to put it. Like, you got Nothing Like a G Thing coming out first as they're driving up to the arena. Then they got Eddie Guerrero's music as they're coming out. I guarantee you that was something to make special for Dom. And then following that, you got the Rey Mysterio entrance. So, but I will say this. The Dominic Mysterio entrance, from the video they did before to the actual entrance that he did, to me, that said a lot about how they're going to develop the rest of the night. Hot damn. But, yeah, you go from there, and then the Usos intro, I think that was just a, well, it's one of, again, one of those, yeah, I'm old, so I don't know who this guy is. I'm not going to slight it. If people know who, the thing you can tell is if you're in a chat group and whatnot, and I'll be, frankly, at that point, I was done doing my editing. I was getting ready for the stream. And when he was out there, I was actually on Steven Larson's Twitch channel. During the watch along there, I was watching with them. And as soon as people knew right away who, they identified who it was, even though they didn't want to admit that they actually know what was going on, I could instantly see that WWE made a right choice. Just because I don't know somebody doesn't mean that you guys don't know them, or anybody in particular, or as people that are going to come in and watch this show are going to know them. Said the same thing. I am old, you know, just. We'll get on our walkers and our prune juice. So KSI had a little bit more idea, because I do believe I've seen that name here on Twitch a few times. To be honest, when I saw the bottle there and when he took his face open, everybody said KSI right away. I said R-Truth, because of all the piercings and all the just the way that he did his hair. I got instant. I thought that was R-Truth, and that just made perfect sense, just because, you know, it's R-Truth. But I still hope that his recovery comes back well, so. Pete, get him! But once again, shout out to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn for those PWG and Super Dragon logos on their tights. That's when you know something special was gonna happen there. But also, you know what? How many years has KO been talking about KO Mania? I think this was KO Mania 5 or 6. And this time it's actually for real. Because, yeah, for me, it was just an absolute fantastic moment for what they got tonight. The fact that he gets his main event after being one of those guys, like, here's the thing, and this is the thing that a lot of people don't realize by seeing this tonight. Kevin Owens, in many ways, was not considered to be a Vince guy in terms of main event. Mainly because of his weight. Like, anybody that's actually watched him in the ring for any particular amount of time knows exactly what he can do. But Vince, who just goes by what he sees and, you know, his 5,000 years of experience and doing it one way and that's it, it's going to catch up, right? He looks like your brother, makes you laugh. Yeah, Vince. Also, I do not think the Prophet's going to win that match. Here's the thing. And this is what we're going to get into with that tag match. My opinion, I think it should have been the Viking Raiders to win it. It's a nothing match. But we need some credible tag teams to take on... Oh, there we go. Cameron Grimes, our new North American champion.
Here's your winner and new NXT North American champion, Cameron Grimes.
Hot damn. 4.5 stars. I love it. Good thing we played that power card, right?
Oh, come on, Corey. Don't be such a punk.
Oh, this is going to be rough to watch the rest of the card and what they do, so we got 4.5 there. Her popularity dropped big time, but we made some money. All right. She's a heel. Nobody likes her anyway. So now we just got a regular one-on-one match between Ridge Holland and Randy Orton. Let's hope this isn't a complete blowover. Let's get into it here. Yeah, we need some kind of tag team to get... Yeah, Rip Ridge in this one. I wasn't expecting it. For the mid-card match, I didn't want to get anything too crazy. I prefer just to just have a very basic match in the middle and then bring it up for our two main events here, right?
United Kingdom, weighing in at 253 pounds.
But yeah, when it comes to the tag team division now, you got to look at it. You might get the rematch between the Usos and Owens and Zayn down in Puerto Rico. Because I think we're setting up to absolutely have a slam bang of a pay-per-view for Backlash May 5th. Just based on what we see tonight alone, let's not even factor in what happened next week. Oh, and shout out to Rey Mysterio for bringing back the LWO. Let's just throw that out right there. Where Legado del Fantasma got awarded the LWO shirts. Thought they were doing the right direction, which drove it to Ricochet and McIntyre and Sheamus. Well, Strowman and actually both of those have very different reasons why they didn't work. And it's more about backstage politics than anything. Strowman and Ricochet, that was, ironically enough, about a week and a half, 2 weeks after they had the Strowman come out and make his comments about flippy guys don't know what the hell they're doing and they shouldn't be in the ring. All of a sudden, Strowman ends up being in a tag team with one of them. That should say a lot about where that came from. And the McIntyre Sheamus, that was another one of those. Remember when Paige, Charlotte, and Becky were known as a submission sorority? Then WWE decided to take a look in the basically do a Google search and find out what the submission sorority is all about. I believe they blew the whistle. Immediately followed with, "You idiot," to whoever came up with that name. Well, the fact that they started calling Sheamus and McIntyre the Banger Bros. Do yourself a favor if you're at home. Don't, if you're home with the family, don't Google that if you don't know what it is. Maybe that's something you should do alone and maybe in a separate room. But it's just very bad luck, and that happens quite a bit in WWE and any promotion, really, but especially when you're dealing with characters, right? Like, I'll say this right now. One of the best wrestlers we have in Alberta, and probably the best one we've had here in 20 years, got pigeonholed real quick. And my opinion, he's been fighting it ever since. We have a wrestler in Alberta known as Michael Richard Blaze. He was in one of those multi-man matches against Braun Strowman back when he was making his debut on the roster away from the Wyatt family. And Blaze had his hair with a blonde streak in it. It was dark hair with a blonde streak in it. And if you remember, there was a certain member of the Shield who had the same haircut. So he ended up getting typecast as, Rollins Jr. The fact they're both skinny guys with the same haircut, I'm sorry, that's going to catch up to you. We had another one as well. Oh, God, this is going a lot quicker than I thought it would. Attaboy, Ridge, get some offense in. There's another wrestler out of Manitoba. His name is Danny Duggan, Hotshot Danny Duggan. He used to wear the Mr. Perfect singlet, and he actually had the hair in the face that looks somewhat similar to Danny Duggan, or to Kurt Hennig as well. And when they say the reports come out saying they're looking for the first you, not the second coming of somebody else, they're not looking for somebody else, they're looking for something different. And I know Duggan's had to change his shape, change his tights. Unfortunately for him, he went from WWE Kurt Hennig to AWA Kurt Hennig. So, unfortunately, his aspirations to move up pretty much got there. This match was on the card yet on previous stream. Rich got his tail whooped dead also. I'm going to remember that. Sorry, I'll admit, I did have this plan, but because of work, I didn't get a chance to go over and look at everything. I will have I'm going to do a little bit more to write this up, and we're going to get a little better card for next time. I'm going to bring somebody in to take on Orton, which is a little bit more copacetic, a little bit more the way it should be here, unless it's got a rivalry here. Then we're going to find some tag partners for these two. I don't know if I'm going to introduce tag titles for the men yet. My roster just isn't big enough for it. But the fact that Holland's actually taken a little bit off Orton in this one too.
From the top. Randy Orton gets him back.
I got a feel this ain't gonna last too much longer here, but Ridge is actually putting a fight up this time. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking we might get a rivalry out of this. If we do, I might do a call out next week with these two. If they do have that, then I'll switch it up to. Holy crap! 2 and 99 100s here.
Can't be happy that he was almost done for the count. We all know what happens when the Viper's not happy. That move has brought victory before, but not on this occasion. Might be time to think.
The Davey Boy Smith power slam. Wow. All right, well.
This is where endurance becomes so important in the late stages of the match.
But yeah, one thing I will say, and I know a lot of people are bringing this up. Think about this a year ago from now. Like a year ago, did you ever think that you would have Dominic Mysterio in a main event match at WrestleMania and actually put on what many would consider a very, very good performance? Like it wasn't perfect. Like let's not kid ourselves here. But it wasn't horrible. And it definitely is worth another match. My personal feeling is we're going to get 3 matches between these two. It's going to be a hair versus mask match at WrestleMania 40 to finish off Ray's career. And there's the win for Orton. I'm just as amazed at what Ray's doing as is. The other thing is he wasn't wearing the baggy tights tonight. And the fact that he wasn't wearing the baggy tights means that he was like couldn't see a noticeable knee brace. He was just going for it tonight, which I was not only impressed but just wow. But the fact that he came out in that special don't think Dom looks great with others. It also depends on who you're working with, right? You're absolutely right there, Dr. Mario. And there's the feud. I like the character, and this is why I say probably a Backlash we're going to see a tag team match. All right, that's all I expected out of that, so that's fine. No rivalry. Nikita cannot get a rivalry to save her life. All right. Tornado tag team match here for the inaugural Women's Tag Team Championships. Hey, Keshi, hope you're doing well. Hope everything's going good. I hope you enjoyed the first night of Mania here. This is our GM mode here. We're in week 2 here. We're about to crown some new WWE Women NXT Women's Tag Team Championships. But Dom's height makes things look awkward. Honestly, he's too tall to be a lucha. La Parka was a lucha, and I think he was pretty tall. He does have to modify his style a little bit to be that be a bigger base for a lot of people, but I think he can still do it. It's just, once again, it's all about the dance partner, right? If you don't have a good dance partner, then you're not going to make good music here. Yes, I know that made absolutely no sense to anybody else when it comes to actually looking at that statement, but all right, we got our resident researcher on the block here with Flash. I love when we go through stuff like this because there's a lot of fantasy booking here too, right? Like I will say this. Dominic Mysterio, for what he was doing tonight, you could honestly see those phases of Eddie Guerrero in him as he was going through a lot of that. And I love how Aaliyah took that spot to the face like a champ. I'm just glad there's the... La Parka was 6'1", Dom was 5'10". I didn't think I was completely crazy, but... Thanks for the follow, Bob. 4590, good to see you here. Appreciate having each one of you here. I like La Parka, just not when he turned out to be DDP. I will say my favorite lucha reveal will always be Cyclope turning into Dean Malenko and the reaction on Jericho's face in that whole WCW Battle Royal. Yeah, that was an absolute amazing match. Like, the one thing about WCW is the fact that they did have the ability to have great matches as great matches as a brand of luchadors. They've talked about it so many times that it was the biggest problem with them was the booking at the top level, right? And guys having creative control and creating damage, sort of like Damage Control does and whatnot. So, still miss WCW. I do too, and I think it's really neat the fact that in this GM mode they actually brought in WCW as a brand that you can use. Psychosis 5'11", okay, 5'10". Psychosis was actually up here in just prior to the pandemic and saved a couple wrestlers' lives. Got into an accident just outside of Toronto and managed to save them, right? Gonna have to buy a copy of it for GM mode. Wait till it's on sale. I'll be honest. That's where that before mentioned Danny Duggan was one of those that was in that accident there. It was just on an icy road. They spun out, whatnot, and one thing I will say is I do love the fact that the graphics here are a lot smoother than what they used to be. Like, I've seen a lot of screw-ups. Like, people putting video up of, like, somebody going for a moonsault. When everybody's in the ring, he's going to flip it to the outside. I haven't had a chance to check any of the online features out. Definitely going to wait for a sale, but want to pick it up. So, as well, everybody, just to remind you, for anybody that's popping in here, we are going to be doing Backbreaker Wrestling Online. I think we're going to wait till June. I think that might be the safest thing for me right now, as we're getting MLB set up here this month. In April, May is going to be a bit of a finishing setup for BWO. Plus, I want to build things up a little bit, get the right graphics and everything put together. So when we do it right. And if you guys are wondering, anybody subscribers as well as local wrestling personalities, hell, even a few streaming personalities, if you want to be involved, please feel free to submit your wrestlers and I will get them booked on our show. Exciting stuff coming up absolutely here on the channel, like New York for the weekend, so you won't be able to play. Fair enough. My next time I'm going to be on there is probably going to be Tuesday. I do want to get into that Negro League story, not just for the characters, but to see the story and how it develops, because I'm very, like, it's always an interesting story for me. Like, for me, I've always been a fan of, I don't want to say, I'm trying to put this the right way so it doesn't sound horrible on my end, but I'm a big fan of the underdog persevering, and people that are, whether they're being discriminated against or the odds just didn't go in their favor, the fact that they're succeeding. To me, that oh, okay, you're on the East Coast here. So, Dr. Warrior, you have yourself a good night. I am going to be on Monday night with a little fighting game action, or else I'll be out with baseball on Tuesday. So, feel free to stop by. Always great seeing you. The stories are excellent and told really... Whoa! Indy Hartwell and Liv Morgan are your champions. All right, we will see you later, Dr. Wario. Great. So I'm in a situation right now where all my faces are champions. Or all my champions are faces. This is not good.
Multiple opponents simultaneously is no easy task, but these two really took it in stride.
Not that I don't... I love the fact that we have Indy as a champion here the same day. Oh, 3 stars. All right. Flash, you know... It's not good, no. Well, we do have our main event yet. We do have Logan Paul going for the WWE Championship. So... But Flash, now you know what your standard is. You got to be better than 3 stars in the main event. Charity promo? All right. And our main event is a title match rematch from last week, where Logan Paul is taking on Big E for the NXT Men's Championship. Let's do a tour. So I think for our future episodes, I'm probably going to do 2 weeks at a time. Not just one, just because of how things are going. Just because one round we're taking about 1:15, so we'll do 2. It'll do 2.5 hours. It's enough time to talk about wrestling and whatnot. But tonight, because we're already, the ladder match already stole the show. The way the GM mode works, you got to have your opening match and your closing match be your 2 highest ranked matches. So you want to make sure that you keep your viewers, right? So as long as we can get this to 4 stars, I'm more than happy about it. But tonight with being WrestleMania finishing so late, we're probably not going to get done until about 11:30 my time. And my alarm clock's set for 5 a.m. We'll probably cut the stream short tonight just for 1 week. We'll check what everybody else is doing, so don't leave after the match here tonight. So, but yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what my schedule is going to be going forward here, because my days off are Tuesday, Wednesday for the month of April instead of Wednesday, Thursday. So Dynamite won't change. We'll probably keep the Saturday night specials going on here. We're just probably going to start this a lot sooner. Like maybe about 9 o'clock Eastern, or somewhere between 9 and 10 o'clock Eastern. So that way we can get a good 2 weeks of booking in. So we can finally get our control over NXT and WCW. Because that's the 2 brands we're going up against here tonight. It's so funny. When I upload this to YouTube, I guarantee you that little graphic right there for the NXT Championship is going to get flagged, and I have to cut it out. Because I know for the Women's Championship for Raw, it does that already for me. I put this in streamer mode for the music, right? So that's why you don't get any of the entrance music as we go. Thank you to Harris Heller and Stream Beats for providing the lovely tunes here that you're listening to tonight. Probably gonna switch things up to another type of music next week. Stream Beats have royalty-free music available on all your music players. I do believe they have a website too. I can download it, but just as easy enough for me to log up my Spotify and go for it. Look at that beautiful belt, all 500 colors of it. See, that stuff I want to fix with my new promotion. When I get a title made up, I want to make sure that belt looks proper. Logan, you won your championship match. You damn well better win it here. Got to do that belt right. Well, I want to get the logo done as well, right? So, because we do, because it is the BWO too, right? So, and in the tradition of everything that I do, it has to be monikered after initials that belong to something else a lot more popular. Because I've gone from ESPN to BBM, and now we're going to use the BWO. Shout out to Privileged James Crowder for reminding me of that when I was trying to come up with a name for it, right?
He leaves the ring, but he could lose this match by countout.
And then, yeah, as I'm going forward here, I'm also looking at...
Wicked kick to the lower back.
would you guys be interested in more interactive stuff on game nights? Like, I just found out I got free access to Jackbox. Because I'm a Prime subscriber here. There's the new cloud gaming service, Lumina, here on Twitch. I can actually stream it directly there, so. Yeah, if you're a Prime member with Amazon, you get access to a bunch of games that actually are cloud streaming, so. And since they're with Amazon, you can stream them directly to your account rather than having to move things around, right? Well, the thing is, in the States, you guys have had it for a while. In Canada, we just got it last week. And actually on our gaming channel, which if you haven't subscribed, please do, because we have a ton of content daily on there. PJC actually broke the announcement here.
It's almost unbelievable what we're seeing with our own eyes. Believe it. Back body drop.
And the best part is you can actually use your phone as a controller for it, so.
Spinebuster. Biggie on the move.
Oh, impressive counter.
Big E is still the higher rank, but we might have to find... If Logan doesn't win this, I don't know if we're going to be able to get him another match.
The champ just beats the 3 count.
This could be a tipping point in this match.
Because we got 3 weeks to the pay-per-view, so...
Oh, this is going to be great. Looking for the second, and now perhaps. Again.
Are you kidding me?
And perhaps a trifecta.
He hit the 3 amigos.
Is it enough? 2.
No way.
Pops the shoulder before.
Oh, that'd be hilarious if that happens here.
The superstar hook in the arm. Look at this rush of strength.
Oh, what an intense striking combination. Oh my God.
DDT.
Spiked him.
I do love how everything is set up on here in terms of graphic-wise and just how smooth it's still coming together here. Wow!
Gonna see a new champ.
Kick out.
No! Only 2!
Still hanging in the balance.
Resilience of a champion on
Oh, we're getting a fight forever chant from the crowd. Hopefully that's going to be...
from Logan.
This has actually turned out to be a very good match.
Nice counter from Big E.
Big E fighting back. He doesn't have much left, though. That's the thing. That's right, Logan. Get back in the ring. Logan, what are you doing? You got him down. You got him done. And there it is. The show is so good. It's been so long since I hit a nice game. Nice. Yeah, I know. I don't know if I'm going to pick up any more of the 2K or the EA games anymore for now. I'm not playing much of NBA. I'm not playing much of NHL. I'm not playing much of FIFA. The only reason I pick up FIFA is... Oh, here we go. Flash, you're a freaking genius. You're a genius. You moved this match so it's got ranked higher than the tag match. This is what we call a win. Oh, this is going to be a good week for our ranking here, so... But now let's see what our opponents have done here. A new NXT champion, Logan Paul. All right, now it's a regular. Okay, so they got their tag champs. We can only simulate the other two brands, so. Doudrop and Natalya win the tag championships in a 3-star match. Okay. Damn it. Got a level 2 rivalry there. So Eric and Cody Rhodes versus Dolph Ziggler and Finn Balor. That's choices. Dolph and Finn. Okay. That tag battle's gone up. Okay. No promo, so we're going right into... So this is for the North American Championship of NXT 1.0. T-Bar and Ray. T-Bar! Oh yeah, T-Bar is in here, but he's also the NXT T-Bar. He's not like Retribution T-Bar. And in your main event... We got Roman Reigns versus Shinsuke Nakamura. So you can't actually book, you can unbook your promos, like you can cancel them. But it just, you need those promos to get your money up. You need your promos to get your fans up. Now what did WCW, oh, here's an opener. Tozawa and Owens. All right. Owens should have dominated that. But yeah. Now it's a level 2 rivalry, so good on him for there. Drew with a promo, of course, because he's got promo skills up the wazoo. Regular tag team match. Shayna and Shotzi versus Asuka and Becky. That is a tag team. Asuka and Becky in a horrible 2-star match. Okay. MVP with a great self promo again. Nikki ASH and Rhea Ripley in a steel cage match. God, I wish I could simulate that one. Rhea with the win. 2.5. You get rivalries. That's what matters here right now. Weak self promo by... He did all self promos. I don't know why. And in your main event... For the WCW Tag Team Championships, the champions, look at Solo Sikoa and Gunther. Don't they just look made to work with each other? Like, Gunther respects the ring and Solo respects fighting. So, I think it works perfect. Against Mustafa Ali and Dexter Lumis. So, this should actually be a very good match. Champions retain in a 3-star match. All right, so I think I might have won the week. Amazing booking. Amazing booking. All right, so Grimes and Butch is a level 2, so I'm definitely using that at the pay-per-view. That's not a rivalry. Orton and Holland is a level 1. And none of this. This is supposed to be a level 1. What the hell? Alright, let's see what the other brands did. Poor opening. Yeah, that opening sucked. As much as I appreciate the tag teams, they got that level 2. Ziggler, Balor, okay. They got rivalries, I'll give them that. The WCW. Good booking, so. Owens and Tozawa level 2. Lynch and Asuka, Baylor, Shotzi level 1. Ash and Ripley level 1. Nothing there. Alright, let's see here. Show quality D. Match card quality 85 out of 1. My rating score is 120, 103, so that's a win if I ask me. Kept most of my fans. Got 57,000, so that works out well. I made a whole $1,000. Recent got a Bryce Harper. Nice. I had a choice for Bryce Harper or the captain for the White Sox in that pack. I got him instead because I got enough outfielders. And I got Jordan, so everything's going to be a home run. Your team's at 84. I think mine's at 88. Because yesterday, since I wasn't able to stream, I was just grinding through the moments and the World Cup Conquest. Once you get that, so I'll tell you right now, the biggest thing you need to look for is relief pitching as you're going. Tonight's NXT 2.0 was amazing. Liv Morgan and Hartwell worked really well together as a team. Started strong and ended strong. You liked it. Cameron Grimes even better than with Butch tonight. The Negro League gives you so many pitchers. Yeah. The thing is, they give you starting pitchers. They don't give you bullpen. Grimes put on an awesome match. Showed Butch was boss. Bayley and Tamina worked okay as a tag team, I guess. Boring sellout promo by Gigi Nolan tonight. All right, well, don't put her in that position anymore. Love watching India Hartwell fight, but she's looking tired. Is NXT 2 going to run her to the ground until her bones break? Probably not. All right, let's see what we got over here. 92 for their match bonus, 41,000 fans. And they're at 230,000, so I got a ton more money than anybody else here right now. All right, let's see here. I think we might be close. We definitely got more money than anybody else here. 40,000 in fans and ooh. All right, moment of truth here. So we got the injury rehab 3. So if anybody gets injured, we get to shrink them by 3 weeks. That is huge. Basically, anybody that would be out for the next pay-per-view, we can bring them back. Would have gotten a 92 Ryan Presley, but then again, chose Hart. I think I got the Presley automatically for me. And there we go. We are on top. NXT in second. WCW really fall behind in third. But this is going to be the week where they screw me here, I bet. But yeah, I call this a win. We're definitely going to have to get in here and start spending some money, though, and get some roster people put in. So